Good evening, everyone. Those of you in the room and those of you that are joining us online. People still coming in. We're going to get right to this. Welcome. Some of you are here for the very first time. Usually I'm sitting behind a piano and made a decision earlier in the week that the piano was not needed tonight. And so I'm going to give you more time in the silence this evening. And I don't think I'll get too many complaints about that. Here on Wednesday nights at Unity North, we have 4 parts now, not just 3. We have 4 parts to what we do here. There's a 5 o'clock class, Insights into Spirituality, that's happening. And at 6 o'clock, we feed our bodies. We fed our minds at 5. We feed our bodies at 6. And then at 7 o'clock, we feed our spirits, which is what we're going to do here in just a moment. And then at 7:35 or so, we'll go back into the head again, and we'll have a dialogue about all of it. We probably won't talk. I understand they talked about the devil tonight at 5 o'clock. We probably won't talk about that at 7:30, but we will talk about whatever's up in the room. It's an organic dialogue. So whatever you brought into the space will be important, including those of you online. But right now, I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath with me. And on the exhale, allow yourself to completely release anything and everything that would be in the way of you being fully present to the miracle of right now. Those of you online, do it with us again. Deep breath. And on the exhale, remove that which does not belong. Perhaps you can begin by closing your outer eyes. Meister Eckhart said that God is not found in the soul by adding anything, but by a process of subtraction. And so we're going to do some subtraction here tonight, perhaps. But I invite you to bring to mind, as you continue to breathe at your own pace, allowing each breath to help you relax, bring the vision of a tree, a beautiful tree, whatever comes to mind. And we're going to give this tree texture. See the leaves. These leaves represent the world of effects, the physical, our physical body. Become well acquainted with the leaves of that tree, what they look like, their shape, their color, their texture. And then move your attention a little bit down the branches. How are they shaped? The branches represent our mental body, the thoughts that we hold and we entertain. Be fully present to those thoughts as you move down the tree into the trunk, the emotional body. Still part of the same tree, but a different aspect. And then eventually we go beneath the surface and we get to the roots of this tree, which represent the spiritual body. Still the same tree, externally and internally. Yet the spiritual body is where the tree is either healthy or not, where it is fed or not. Our journey this evening will be from the external to the internal. And I invite you to keep that tree close to mind, close to your vision. Take a deep breath with me again. And the first step of meditation and prayer is to simply relax your body within awareness of the leaves. How does your body feel right now? Perhaps give thanks for every cell, for every muscle, tissue, fiber, hair, bone, organ, and sinew of your body. Just be present to it. What is your body saying to you? Allow the breath to remind the body that it is safe. Allow the breath to remind the body that all is well right here. The heart rate begins to slow. Your body becomes more comfortable. And for our first period of silence, I invite you to just be present to this external reality, this beautiful vehicle that's been gifted to you to walk the earth. What does it have to tell you tonight? What is its gift? What is its lesson? Just be mindful of the physical experience of your body now, in the silence. If at any point you become distracted, just simply let the breath bring you back to an awareness of your body from head to toe. I invite you to be fully present to the miracle of this vehicle. All the good it does on the planet. All the journeys it takes as you move through your earthly existence. And maybe do a scan of the body with gratitude for every organ, for the bones, the circulatory system. Just allow yourself to be grateful for the miracle of the body as it continues to relax. In the world of physicality, things are always changing. This relative realm of existence, moving and changing in form and shape, and very temporal, much like the leaves of the tree that fall to the earth and are reborn in the next season. Let us move our attention from the external world, picturing that tree in your mind, from the leaves to the branches. And so with a relaxed body, we begin to invite our mind into that relaxed experience. The second step of meditation is focus. The branches of the tree, they are given direction. And so we give direction to our mind now. A word, a mantra. Only you need to know what that direction is, but focus your attention on an idea or an image. Here is the very creative center of the universe, the mental body. Invite it into a focused place, a relaxed place, where your attention is on one thing and one thing only. What belongs in your mind and what does not belong in your mind. Only you get to decide. And so with relaxed body, allow yourself to be still and silent as you focus your mind. As the breath has reminded the body to relax, let the breath remind the mind to focus. What is the most important thing now? What belongs and what does not? And repeat that idea over and over in your mind, giving that very busy brain of yours the opportunity to rest as well. What is the word that is calling for expression here and now? Allow it, invite it, over and over and over again, as the mind becomes very still. And so once again, bringing your vision to that tree. We've moved from relaxing the body, the leaves, into the branches, the mind, the mental body. And let's go deeper into the trunk and the emotional body. I invite you to drop down into your heart with still mind and relaxed body. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling right now. From that heart space, it's so easy to determine what is beneficial and what is not. Let the heart guide you now into a deeper place of receptivity, a deeper calm, a deeper awareness, a higher intelligence, the intelligence of the heart. And allow your heart to tell you what belongs and what is released, what is not needed. And allow the heart to guide your mind to the emotion that you choose now. The feeling that nourishes the body, that nourishes the mind, and anchors you to your earthly experience. Spend some time in the silence with whatever emotion is asking for expression now. At the level of our heart is where healing can happen for the body and the mind. It is the great portal through which spiritual realities are made manifest in body and mind. What are the healing emotions that are moving right now through your heart? Be fully present to them. Allow your relaxed body to be present to the heart. Your focused mind to be present with the heart. And keep the heart fully and wide open. And so the final step in our journey is knowing that the heart has guided the mind and the mind has guided the body. But let there be a recognition of the highest power at the level of the roots of this tree, the unseen, the one, the perfection. And as you have that vision in mind, let's return to the level of the roots, that which transcends emotion and thought and physical experience. And let us live in the place of oneness with all creation, with all that has ever been, with all that will ever be, by whatever name you choose to give it. It is holy, it is sacred, and it transcends words and experiences. It transcends emotion and thought. Our final period of silence, which will be a little bit longer, let us just be one with the roots of spirit in our spiritual body. We have made a journey this evening through an integrated whole. It is one tree with separate important parts, yet it is still one tree. As we begin the journey back, I invite you to know that it is the roots that guide the whole tree. If the roots are healthy, the heart will be happy. If the roots are healthy, the mind's thoughts will be compassionate. If the root is healthy, the leaves will shine and be strong. And so from an awareness of oneness, bring your attention back to your heart and your emotional body. What would the Spirit have you feel? What would the Spirit offer your heart to nurture it and to support it and to uplift it? And then the Spirit moving through the heart. What would the heart and the Spirit have the mind know? How would it guide the brain to think that which is healthy and supportive and kind and loving? And then how can our physical experience change as we allow the Spirit to guide the heart and the mind? The earthly existence changes. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Your physical reality is the effect of a deeper cause. And I invite you to look at the whole of this tree as you look at the whole of your life, each of the bodies as one. And to see how it all might be healthier and happier and fuller and shinier. Our job as spiritual beings is always to start at the root, not at the effects, not at the leaves, but to allow our view and our hearing, our seeing and our being to be at the deepest level, the place of silence and stillness, that which is unseen but powerful and holy. And so making your way again, scanning the tree as you scan your bodies, bring an awareness of what life would be like and could be like if it was defined by the roots and the Spirit and not the experiences. And again, be mindful of your breath and feel that breath going from the external down deep into the roots, through the trunk and the branches of your life and existence. Feel the nourishment, the strength and the light that comes with just simply shifting the awareness and the perspective. Continue to breathe. And let the breath be a reminder of the integration of all the parts into a dynamic and beautiful whole. Knowing that God guides every emotion, that the highest power guides every thought, and that a power far greater than any of us is animating the earthly experience as we allow it to be. And so we say, thank you, God, doing business. It's all creation, emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. As we prepare to end this time of reflection, let us be fully mindful, heartful, and aware of that which is operating beneath the surface, calling for expression in you, through you, around you, as you. And so when you feel ready, I invite you to let the breath let you know when the right time is to open your eyes. And the right time is to simply be present to the people around you. See if maybe they look a little bit shinier as a result of this brief time of reflection. And one final exercise I invite you to do with your eyes open is to bring the silence of that which is beneath the surface into the leaves, all of us as leaves, and to allow yourselves to look around, make eye contact with somebody, but keep the unbreakable awareness of that which is beneath the surface in your interaction. Is it possible that that which is at the level of the root can be brought up to the physical experience, and that the way we relate to each other, the ways we express on earth, are maybe a little bit kinder, more gentle, more anchored to something beautiful and powerful? I'm saying yes, but it takes us being that change. I invite you into taking that into your experience this week on earth. And to, if you find yourself getting charged or having a thought that is less than what you would probably want, is to remember that tree that you pictured and get down to the root before you speak. Get down to the root before you take the step or make the call or act or do anything, to get to the level of the root of you and let that part of you be healthy before you do anything else with the rest of the tree. For those that are not staying for the dialogue that we're going to have, the lights are going to come up in a minute. If you're going to be going, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Come and take part in all of the activities. You can live here on Wednesday nights from 5 o'clock on. There is a basket there in the back if you want to say thank you. Just to put a little donation in there and be grateful. For those that are staying, we're going to circle the wagons. We're going to take the chairs and put them in a circle and just have a conversation about whatever is up in your life, using the lens of our meditation tonight. Those of you online, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you being here. And you all go in peace if you're leaving, and we'll live in peace if we're staying. Yes, the younger generation, the NGU, they're going to be meeting in the room right there to the left. And you will close.